Antidisestablishmentarianism. Noun. The opposition to the withdrawal of state support or recognition from an established church, especially the Anglican Church in 19th century England. This long-ass word is one that often gets memed for it being so long and yet communicating something that's honestly quite simple. But in every meme, there is a kernel of knowledge, some level of education that can be gleaned if you just apply what the meme suggests to you. So what happens if we apply anti-disestablishmentarianism to, say, Konosuba?
What?
You heard me right. Despite what you might think, Konosuba can actually teach us a lot about anti-disestablishmentarianism. Now, obviously, Konosuba doesn't directly delve into topics like politics and real religion, as it is a satire, comedy, fantasy anime, but in the world, we can see some real parallels to anti-disestablishmentarianism in the real world, and even just disestablishmentarianism in the series' factions and groups. A prominent example of this is the Axis cult. Aqua's legion of aggressive simps are prime believers in anti-disestablishmentarianism. They aggressively advocate for their religion and its tie to politics, most notably in Archenladia, the town that serves as their home base. Not only do they use it as a staging ground to gain converts from tourists, but the cult is directly tied to the establishment of the town that they are in direct control of, because they control the water which supplies its hot springs. The Axis cult would be anti-disestablishmentarianists in the fact that they would oppose a separation of their cult from Archenladia's local government, as it would, well, reduce the cult's power, political authority, ability to get away with scamming tourists, and other things. But you see, the Axis cult might have more of a point in keeping their control than you think. In real life, British philosopher Philip Blond argued that England's state church is part of what allowed it to withstand totalitarian ideologies and control that plagued much of 20th century Earth. He's quoted as saying, "Just as we need the church to protect the political, so we needed to protect the idea of a civil society." While I wouldn't consider the Axis cult, or most of Konosuba's world for that matter, to be a civil society, it does show that perhaps an anti-disestablishmentarianist position is part of how Konosuba's world socially and politically resists the takeover of the Demon King's army. Furthermore, one could consider that as the Eris Church grows in popularity, the Axis cult might be at risk for being disestablished as a major religion. In this application, the cult is anti-disestablishmentarianist in the fact that they don't want to be, well, disestablished. I have more to talk about, but it has taken me weeks to find the confidence, time, and discipline to get this video out to you lovely mortals. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to smash the subscribe button, loot the like button, and comment below. And as always, remember to accept your cringe and stay pogers. Bye-bye.